Long time no see. Wow. It's been like, what? Oh, like 5 months now? Hello. Haven't done a blog in a long, long time because, not gonna lie, crazy stuff has happened lately. And I'm just trying to remember all the stuff that has gone by in the past 5 months so I can make an update here for you. And while I'm waiting for that, instead of leaving you guys hanging, I did a previous blog where it was just like 5 questions. And honestly, I did that blog just because I didn't know what else to do. I thought like I'd do like an intermission type like blog. And I actually got some really good responses. Like people were genuinely answering them and I'm like, awesome. So because you guys shared that, I thought that I would give my 2 cents of, what my answers would be to those questions. So I'm gonna have to remember what the questions were. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. We have a lot to cover. Anyways, question one I think was if you knew you were going to die within 1 year, would you change anything about the life that you're living right now? And yes, I most certainly would. First of all, I must say that I guess, like, 1 year from now, I'd be 24 years old. And if I were to die at age 24, I have to say that I probably lived a very, very good life. I mean, I've had some awesome memories the first 24 years of my life. And if I were to die, like, a year from now, I'd be very, very fulfilled. But there are few, like, other things I want to do, so... First thing I do, pre-arrange my funeral. Wow. Always, talking to someone that's really, really structured and organized, so you gotta pre-arrange for this kind of stuff. And then what I'd do is I'd, like, cash out all my assets and whatever, and I'd probably go on a trip and, like, visit friends and, like, family, and just kind of, like, be, like, everyone that I had a good time with. I wouldn't tell anyone that I was dying, though, just because, like, I want to have a good time with people. I don't want them to be, like, angry, or I guess they wouldn't be, well, I don't know. I hope they're not angry, but stuff happens, right? And then, honestly, the last 6 hours of my life, I think I'd really, really enjoy sitting back, like, in a basement rumpus room or whatever, and watching home videos of, like, my family when we were younger. And I think that would just be, like, the best way to, like, say goodbye to living or whatever. So that's the answer to that question. Gosh, what were the other questions? These might not be in order, but oh my god. I have a lot of explanation to do. Oh my gosh. This is chaos. And wow. You guys are probably like, what's going on, Landon? This is going to be a very, very long vlog. Yes, I know. Anyways, next question was if you, what was it? I know one of them was if you had an all-expense paid vacation anywhere in the world, what would you do and where would you go? Yeah, go away. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are in for a ride. Let me tell you that. Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. Anyways, you can just sit there and be quiet, okay? Good. So anywhere in the world, where would I go and what would I do? 1 month vacation? Oh my gosh. Like, this isn't like 1 week at, like, some beautiful, beautiful beach or something like that. If you're gonna spend 1 month at a place, like, you better go someplace that's, like, you won't get bored with. So I would probably honestly go to London to meet my friend Jeff and find out what it's like in Europe. I've never been to Europe before, so that's what I would do. Other questions. One was, am I a vegetarian? No, not a vegetarian. And if I'm not a vegetarian, would I go to a slaughterhouse and kill a cow? And the answer to that would be no. The day that I actually have to actually kill the animal myself is the day I go, like, vegetarian. I just could not do it. I like, There's just something different about going to, the the supermarket or whatever and actually getting like the food processed and whatever. It tastes good, but I don't think I could actually kill an animal. You're kind of being noisy, but whatever. Um, no editing as of yet, I don't believe. But anyways, what was the other question? Oh, this one was one of the last ones, but what was it? Oh, like if I like had a child and I knew that the child would die at the age of 5 and be like severely mentally challenged, would I choose to have an abortion, like knowing that the child was like in the process of becoming a human being inside a person's body? The answer to that, like, that was actually a really good question, but I'd probably say no. I would not have an abortion because if the child's going to die anyway at age 5, I mean, those might be some of like the best years of that child's life. Like, you don't, like, even though they might be mentally challenged or whatever, they might be really happy, right? And I mean, 5 years, that's not bad. It would be a little bit different if, like, if you knew your child was like severely mentally challenged and they were going to die at the age of like 35. That would be a little bit different, I think. But age 5, I think that'd be okay. And I can't, for the life of me, what was the other question? Like, the reason why I can't, my computer's hard drive died. And that's also part of the reason why I haven't done a blog in such a long time. So I had to spend the money to get a new hard drive, and all of my videos are gone. Even, like, some videos that I've made that I can't have on YouTube anymore are like gone because I used to enjoy them on my laptop, but what can you do? But anyways, I can't remember what was the other question. I think it had something else to do with a vacation. Can't remember. But anyways, let's move on. The biggest development was at the beginning of 2009. Go away. The beginning of 2009. I said I was in the market of looking for a house or whatever. And so I looked at that first condo that I was showing on blog 28, I think it was. You're annoying. And I actually made an offer on that house. And they wanted $154,900, I think. And I offered $142,000. And when I did that first offer, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to go away. You need to go away. Can you go? Yeah, just goodbye. Oh god, so much explanation. But anyways, so I made an offer on that place, $142,000, and like it was just so much money. Like I thought I was going to die. Like, oh my gosh. And it's the first time I've ever made an offer on a house, and they countered back. They took $1,900 off the asking price. The person that owned the condo, the person that owned the condo, I think he lived in like Vancouver, and he used it as a rental property. So like he wasn't in a huge rush to sell it because it was still being occupied by rentees or whatever. And I guess rental, whatever. I don't know that terminology, but whatever. So $1,900 off the asking price. I was like pretty pissed off about it. Kitty, get away. Go.